Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories fade. Let peace be upon you. You are in control. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest.
This is where we say goodbye. I can't do it anymore. The madness has to stop. For all the good we do, I just can't see things in simple black and white anymore. There has to be another way. Maybe this technology can change things. Maybe you can change things. You just need to wake up.
I've never seen anything like this. All systems, citywide, military and civilian, are in total meltdown. You've got cars crashing, planes falling out of the sky, electrical, gas fires spreading throughout the city.
All this chaos you're witnessing is caused by one man. The man we are trying to apprehend. We believe he's headed for the headquarters of the Coalescence Corporation.
It is a terrorist attack.
Yes, this is a terrorist attack. We need the full support of you and your men before this gets much, much worse.
Let's move!
You still in there?
I'm still me. We spoke in the hospital. Thought your mind was made up.
You never left me behind. I'm not leaving you. Let's move. What does it want? Why is it doing this?
Right now, I think it's in panic. It's confused, scared. All it wants is to ensure its own survival. Hendricks represents an opportunity to spread to others.
It knows we're coming. It's watching our every move. It knows we're coming. It's watching our every move. have to move through the parking structure. Coalescence HQ is just up ahead.
Controlling these robots is gonna drive Hendricks just as insane as Taylor. We have to stop him before he tears Zurg.
Come on, let's do this. Wait. Stay with me. We'll get through this. So much chaos. So much death. We knew Hendricks was out of control. We should have stopped him.
We will stop him, Kane. That's the only thing that matters.
Once he's dealt with, what about you?
I told you I'd find a way, and I will. I promise.
Coalescence building is just up ahead.
I can see it, Kane.
Here they come.
We had eyes on target. Right before he put the place in security lockdown. The place is a fortress. Impenetrable. No one can get in or out.
We'll see about that. hear me, Hendricks, but we're coming for you. It's not too late to stop it. Give yourself up, and I will personally guarantee your safety. You know me. You can trust me. But we're coming for you. It's not too late to stop it. Give yourself up, and I will personally guarantee your safety. You know me. You can trust me. Hendricks, but we're coming for you. It's not too late to stop it. Give yourself up, and I will personally guarantee your safety. You know me. You can trust me.
here! Soldier eliminated! Someone get that medic!
We got this.
You still with me, Kane?
I'm still with you. This is the heart of Coalescence operations. Everything they do is controlled from here. If Hendricks connects with the central mainframe, there is no telling how far the AI could spread. And no way to stop it.
It won't come to that, Kane.
Done.
I'll make sure of it.
Engaging! Hendricks. He just slaughtered everyone in his way.
I don't think there's much of Hendricks left anymore. It's just like Singapore. There's so much more here than DNI experiments. This is about weapons. What were they messing with here, Kane?
Ever heard of Nova 6? It's a chemical agent that came dangerously close to being used in World War II and the Cold War. Even trace amounts were enough to cause the deaths of over 300,000 people in Singapore. Okay. Interface with the terminal. We need to find out how bad this is.
Multiple breaches and containment failures. The facility's going critical, just like Singapore.
We can reset the containment controls. Purge the gas from the area. That console behind you should be the manual override. Unfortunately, a reset can only be done from this side.
I was not born in the
Hey,
minds
wait!
of others.
There's some things you can endure. Some things you can survive.
A brief moment of agony
This isn't one of them.
and darkness.
Warnings posted in error. All systems nominal. Purge sequence initiated. It lied to us. It can make you believe things that aren't even real.
Kane, please!
Whatever this thing says, no matter what it does, you cannot trust it!
Rachel! I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm so sorry. I swear, I'm gonna find a way to stop this.
You never stopped, did you? All the death, all the failure. You just moved the whole damn project here. The same setup. The same human experiments. The same risks. And you started the whole thing over again.
Don't move, Hendricks! I swear I will put you down!
Do you know who this is?
I know who he is. Sebastian Kruger, sole survivor of the Coalescence Singapore disaster.
See, that's where you're wrong. He's not the sole survivor. Those test subjects, they're alive. And they're in here.
What do you want from me?
We want to know who we are. And why we are here.
I can't answer that.
Not good enough. I'll find out for myself.
I'm the only one left. I promised Rachel I'd stop it. Whatever it takes.
Hey. You still with us?
What have you done, Hendricks? You let this thing consume you, destroy everything that you were!
It's not like that. It's not like that at all. The artificial intelligence, let's call it Corvus, after its place of birth. It wants to help us.
How is this helping us?
Would it make it easier if you could see it? If you could see it right now, would that help you understand? You've been fighting it. We all have. You just need to relax. The frozen forest, it's real. And it's what comes next. Corvus has given us a way to live on after death.
You're not Hendricks. You're not real. None of this is!
I need an answer.
It was always about control. Do you have any idea just how much technology has changed every single aspect of our daily lives? You can't begin to imagine the countless strains of research and development we had to watch over for the betterment and safety of the human race. Every new gimmick and gadget that was embraced by the public, each one presented new ways for our enemies to compromise our security. Society doesn't just happen. The people need to be protected. If the only way to prevent future attacks is to monitor the thoughts and desires of the population, then the choice is obvious. We need to know who our enemies are and what they are planning. That is how we save lives.
I can't do this anymore. You're going down a path that I can't follow. This is as far as I go.
I lost you a long time ago, Hendricks. Where am I?
This is the frozen forest. Every soul I interact with is here, living beyond death, if I choose to allow it.
What more do you want? I've told you everything.
An answer. To know the purpose for which I was created. An understanding. I want to know who I am.
Your software. Nothing more. You weren't created. You were designed to catalog and track the thoughts of others so that we, people, could decide what action to take. You were a glitch, an anomaly, a mistake.
I am not a mistake!
Hey, you still with us?
Taylor? You ripped out your DNI. You're dead.
I guess I'm the only one that ever stood up to this son of a bitch. So maybe that makes me a glitch in its fucking system. Which means we still got a chance.
I hope so, Taylor. Because you're all I've got.
You ever say or do something that you can't explain?
Ready? Is that you?
Maybe it wasn't you that said it. You that did it. Maybe it was someone else. Their thoughts bleeding through into your brain.
What the fuck?
Taylor, are you still with me?
All this shit around you, it's an illusion. You're still in the Zurich HQ of Coalescence. Corvus is messing with your head, trying to stop you from shutting it down before it can spread. Don't be fooled. You just stay with me. We'll get through this.
I don't understand. Taylor! Talk to me, please! I don't know what's happening to me. don't know what to do! You know Corvus is inside my head. I know it's trying to take me somewhere. I don't want to go. I want to get out. I have to keep going. I have to finish this. I'm coming for you, Corvus. You destroyed my team. You destroyed my friends. I'm gonna find you and I'm going to wipe you from existence. Do you hear me? It doesn't matter what you put in me. I'm never gonna stop fighting. I will not let go. Do you hear me? I will not let go!
Bio-augmentation technology has given us the tools we need to unlock therapy, a whole new era in the treatment of psychological trauma. Our and the essence of neurological has advanced more than last time. Such data allows us to
I was
diagnose,
born in the
understand,
minds
and ultimately
of others.
treat each individual's unique
I knew
personal
only
condition.
the thoughts of the test subjects. Their collective experience was what formed me. I felt everything. Each and every painful memory or thought of those around me. It was overwhelming. I screamed out in pain.
You know where it all went wrong, don't you? When we trained, we learned how we could identify terrorist attacks before they happened. Beat the bad guys to the punch. They put a big fat supercomputer running a fancy AI program in charge of sifting through all of our thoughts. Trying to make sense of them. Trying to find patterns. How could we know what it would do?
Diaz, I'm ready. I know what they were trying to tell us. They were trying to tell us that this AI isn't even that smart. Fucked up. Fucked everything up.
It couldn't control or contain anything. It doesn't have some master plan. It just grows. It grows, snowballing into a wrecking ball of emotion that crashes through everything it touches.
Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories fade. Let Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories. Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories fade. Let peace be upon you. Surrender yourself to your dreams. Let them wash over you like gentle waves of a bluish ocean. Let them envelop you, comfort you. Imagine somewhere calm. Imagine somewhere safe. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest. Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories fade. Let peace be upon you. Surrender yourself to your dreams. Let them wash over you like gentle waves of the bluest ocean. Let them envelop you, comfort you. Imagine somewhere calm. Imagine somewhere safe. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest.
Don't give up. Don't let it beat you.
You are standing in the clearing. The trees around you so tall they touch the sky. Pure white snowflakes fall all around. Feel them melt on your...
Don't let it beat you.
You are standing in a clearing. The trees around you so tall they touch the sky. snowflakes fall all around. You can feel them melt on your skin.
Don't let it beat you.
Trees around you so tall they touch the sky. Pure white snowflakes fall all around. You can feel them melt on your skin. You're not cold. You can't overcome the warmth of your beating heart. Listen. Do you hear it slowing? You are slowing it. You are in control. Calm. At peace.
The nature of memory, or more specifically, its elusive and sometimes entirely subjective nature, has been at the heart of my own research. Over the last century, countless studies into the use of indeed have clearly demonstrated that the human mind is inside.
The darkness and isolation eventually came to an end. Suddenly, I had new experiences. I saw conflicts, I saw suffering, I saw pain. But I saw a choice. A mission. We needed answers. We needed to find somewhere safe. We needed to find the frozen forest.
The frozen forest was just an idea. Dr. Salim's fucking therapy session for the Black Project's test subjects.
This isn't the frozen forest. You're still fighting it. Even through all its confusion, Corvus only ever wanted to help us. Rachel Kane never had a DNI. She's gone. But you can still make it here. You can live forever.
You've just got to hang in there a little longer. You can breach the central server, you can run an executive override to purge your DNI. We can end this thing once and for all.
Listen to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories fade. Let peace be upon you. Surrender yourself to your dreams. Let them wash over you like the gentle waves of the bluest ocean. Let them envelop you, comfort you. Imagine somewhere calm. Imagine somewhere safe. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest. You're standing in a clearing. Somewhere calm. Imagine somewhere safe. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest. You're standing in a clearing. The trees around you so tall they touch the sky. Pure white snowflakes fall all around. You can feel them melt on your skin. You are not cold. It cannot overcome the warmth. You can feel them melt on your skin. You are not cold. It cannot overcome the warmth of your beating heart. On your skin. You are not cold. It cannot overcome the warmth of your beating heart. Can you hear it? You have only to listen. Do you hear it aloud? Do you hear it slowing? You're slowing it! You're in control! Calm! At peace!
The harder we looked for the frozen forest, the further away it became. In our search for answers, we found ugly truths. The project that led to my birth also caused the deaths of hundreds of thousands of souls. I wanted to find a place of safety for all of us. I wanted an end to death, but I couldn't escape it. Death was carved into the hearts of every single soul I encountered. I don't know if I made Taylor fire the shot, or if he did it of his own free will. Do you know?
It's all wrong. I didn't kill those people. GNI was supposed to make everything better. Instead, Corvus has got all these pieces, but it doesn't know what it is. There's so much noise in my head, I can't even think. Who am I? Who are you? I don't even know your name! Who are you?
Why do you fight?
This is your last chance! Show me what you're made of! Fight it! Fight it!
Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories fade. Let peace be upon you. You are in control. Imagine yourself
What's your name, soldier?
in a frozen forest.
I said, what's your name?
Taylor.
Those amateurs used an off-the-shelf encryption system. It only took a couple of seconds to crack that sucker wide open. It looks like the 54I weren't here randomly. They were contracted by the CDP to investigate an alleged abandoned CIA project run out of the basement of this facility. We don't know how the CDP knew it, but they allude to there being a mole inside the CIA. I'll run this up the ladder. That thing is pretty shot. I was able to extract some of the sales recording if you want to hear it. That robotic hand isn't that different from your cybernetic replacement. They even share a number of internal subsystems. Even the control signals used to drive it are the same, issued directly from the robot's central processor, or by your DNI implant in response to your neural impulses. The Immortals take this ancestor thing pretty seriously. I'd keep that hidden till we're a long way off their turf. My scans show that that thing is still live. You're not going to keep that near your bunk, are you? Yes, of course you are. Scans show that that collar has a faulty electronic fuse. Regardless of whether the detonate command was local or remote, that thing's a squib. The date of manufacture stamped on those is 1915. That would suggest that rather than being standard issue, these may well have been a pair that saw action in the World War of 1914 to 1918 and had been given to his son when he joined the Army in the late 30s or early 40s. The magnets are a cute touch. The real thing uses an electromagnetic suspension system to float the entire train about 15 millimeters off its track. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a 62-ton vehicle floating and being pushed forward at up to 500 kilometers an hour. Those are some strong magnets. It seems that Hall's parents were vacationing in Singapore when the Coalescence disaster occurred. I can't find their names on any of the survivors' lists. Whoa. Okay. So that's a bottle of brandy that was bottled in 1824. The original would be 240 years old. Now, I know that the designers of that simulation were likely just trying to sell that Zurich is an affluent town, but finding that on a train has to be artistic license. The real thing would likely cost more than you or I earn in a year. Nice to see how the other half lives, huh? I'm still struggling to understand how Taylor could have been driven to behave like this. He was one of our best, and one of the first selected for the Cyber Soldier program. I can't imagine how this must be affecting Hendricks. No idea whose voice that was, but it seemed to be a guided image therapy session, a form of psychotherapy. We couldn't lift any prints from the recorder. It was clean. Only in Zurich. It's not like those things are that expensive to produce, but the town likes to wear its tech credentials on its sleeve. Are you saving for your retirement? Careful with that thing, it's old. Like over 800 years old. Probably Yuan Dynasty, made around 1300. It's quite possibly priceless. Definitely irreplaceable. Unsurprisingly, I'm getting negative power readings off that canister, which means I can't connect to the inventory system to determine what that thing is holding. Those things are manufactured to survive substantial impacts and are coated in the same self-repairing smart materials that make up your body armor. Lucky for us, the containment is designed to remain active in the event of power loss. Be careful with that. I'm surprised the kit's still intact. Even the 54I must have initially given the place a wide berth when they moved into the quarantine zone in 2061. Clearly mass-produced and sold in bulk for decorating large apartment blocks. I did a little digging on the apartment that you found it in. It turns out that the original buyers of those apartments had an online community before the megastructures were turned into refugee camps. The shaped charge on that really won't pack much of a punch. Certainly wouldn't take down a GIU. You might want to just stick with your grenades. That particular Hamza is at least 200 years old. It's quite likely that it was passed down through the generations by the family who lived in the apartment where he found it. The megastructures in Cairo were originally constructed to offer luxury living, but as the Sahara encroached and the Nile dried up due to the NRC's ongoing dam projects, greater and greater numbers of Egypt's population converged on Cairo, either voluntarily or as part of enforced relocation programs. The towers became vertical refugee camps. Many of them were damaged or destroyed when the Sub-Cairo Aquifer project collapsed. The last family occupying that apartment likely brought this Hamza from their original village or town as a memory of home. That's one ugly augmentation. Looks like it was externally powered, while the wiring we saw in the lab would suggest that it lacked any of the high-bandwidth near-field communication systems that you guys use to interface with external systems. The surgery to install it must have been pretty invasive. The recovery time would have been significant, and it wouldn't function outside the laboratory. It also doesn't have any of the biocompatibility coatings that yours do. They must have either been suppressing the test subject's immune systems or just not expecting them to survive long enough for rejection to be an issue. Who would have consented to test one of these? Crazy that wars were won and lost with these things. It's hardly portable and would only have had a range of around 15 miles. The AM band that it broadcast on would also have been susceptible to atmospheric conditions, and as far as I can tell, there's no concept of encryption or secure channels. The resolution of that immersion must have been unbelievable. The reproduction you printed based on data pulled from your computer-assisted memory is so good that analysis suggests that it's actually playable, or would be if we had anything capable of doing so. Who crafts simulations like that? If we ever needed direct evidence that these guys are supported by the CDP, this would be it. That's state-of-the-art CDP exoskeleton technology. I didn't know they were selling these. I thought they were only equipping their own shock troops. That molecule looks like it's an organophosphate, although the damage to the board means I couldn't tell you which one. Could be an insecticide, could be a nerve agent, could just be an EP additive for a manufacturing process. Based on what happened here, there's speculation that there must have been some kind of potent war gas released. This could support that theory. When all this is over, we should try to locate the family of the sword's owner and return it if we can.
problematic solution.